Alright, so a couple months ago I made a video about Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis and how it was like horrible and was a complete shadow of its former self. That video was technically just a follow-up to a video about PSO2 NGS I made a couple months beforehand, and in that video I said the exact same shit. The only difference is that the recent video I made is now the most viewed video on my channel. This video that I made in a day, like I wrote, recorded, and edited in one day, now has more views than retrospectives that I spent weeks working on. But shit, fuck it, we move. Anyway, it's been a couple months and I've came to the conclusion that there is no saving PSO2 New Genesis. I feel like it's something we've all known for a while, but like, I don't know about you, but I really didn't want to accept it. Phantasy Star Online 2 is genuinely one of the best MMORPGs I've ever played, and I've yet to find a game that scratches the itch that it left. And like, I've been watching NGS, like checking in on it once in a while, waiting for it to finally get better, but that day has yet to arrive. It's been what, like almost 4 years? I genuinely didn't even know it was that long. In the time since I first played NGS, I've literally grown as a person. Like, I'm now an adult legally, I'm now in college. Shit, I'm currently unemployed as fuck, but I've had multiple jobs throughout the years since NGS has released. Like, it's been almost half a decade. NGS, however, has stayed the exact fucking same, and it would be one thing if the base game was good and it just never evolved, but like, that's not the case. It isn't good. The game is just boring. Like, it's not outrageously bad or like glaringly horrible, it's just mid. There's just nothing to it. The combat is boring and stale, there's no real sense of exploration, and the story is, shit, I'll just say this. If you enjoy the story of Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis, I think I know a couple shows you'd enjoy. The game was released in this like weird, underdeveloped state, and while it's technically improved over the years, it still feels incomplete. Like, it just feels soulless, like something is missing. And when I say this, it's not even me comparing it to the original. Like, if I look at PSO2 NGS on its own and judge it by its own merits, completely disregarding base PSO2, then the game is fucking ass, if I'm being honest. The game is shit. Like, it's not good at all. And that's what this video is really about, bro. Like, to be quite frank, it's never gonna be good. And here's the main thing. It never was good. I don't think fans of PSO2 ever actually like it. I think they were just waiting for it to become something that showed just like a little bit of the character PSO2 had. But that never happened. And now PSO2 NGS is nothing more than a fucking a gooner anime dress-up game. And bro, when I stop to think about it, that's really the part that like really grinds my gears. Like, that's the part that really pisses me off. Not only did the game just become ass, it became gross, bro. Like, I log in and there's furries with massive titties crouching up and down. Like, bro, what is this? This is disgusting. Like, it gets to a point, bro. It gets to a hawk point, bro. This is probably going to be the last video I ever make on PSO2 New Genesis because, like, I'm just done, bro. I'm done hoping and pretending that one day developers are going to be like, guys, you know what? We should make our game good. Like, let's be for real, bro. That's never going to fucking happen. I really feel like Sega abandoned any idea of actually improving New Genesis a long time ago once they realized that there's always going to be people paying and playing it no matter what. Like, no matter how shit it gets or how shit it stays, there's always going to be niggas tapping in every 2 weeks to buy the new scratch ticket so they can get some more cosmetics for their big titty furry character, bro. Like, I genuinely don't know what to say, bro. Like, PSO2, you're done. Bro, you're over. You're cooked. This is the end for you, bro. I don't know if this means anything to anybody, but just in case, I, as Jugo Young of the Jugo Young YouTube channel, hereby pronounces this game dead. And anyone who disagrees, I mean, shit, I'll go to therapy or something, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't want to be a dickhead, but if you really just watched 3 minutes or 4 minutes of this video and you're about to comment, no, PSO2 NGS is not dead. It has a lively fan base, and you're wrong. The game's combat is fantastic. The story is intriguing, and like, bro, you need to see a therapist, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Lock in. But yeah, that's my main issue with the game. Well, not an issue. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not an issue, it's just how it is. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I mean, I'm done with the game. I don't plan on playing it ever again. Shit, I don't know. Like, this video is pretty short, but there's not much to say. Like, I could make another 10-20 minute video like everyone else talking about the things we all know are wrong with the game. I could go more in depth into why the exploration is horrible, why the environments are bland, how I just don't enjoy the fact that there's like 5 enemies in the game that get skin swaps, not even color swaps for each different biome, how the combat is flashy but there's actually nothing to it, how how the art style is just gross. It's glossy. It just you look like a doll, and I'm not talking about the enemies. Like, I could talk about all that shit, but we all know it, bro. I've said it before. Go watch my last video. Got fucking 40k views and more views than videos I've spent hours working on, years working on. Go watch that, bro. But since this video is kind of short, and I don't plan on making a video on NGS again unless it like magically becomes good or it just gets removed and deleted from everything and the game just doesn't exist anymore, I might as well take this time to respond to some comments from my sad state of PSO2 video. The most viewed video on my channel, 40k views, and has more views than videos I spent weeks working on. Alright, so this comment is from a new player telling their experience, and shit, I'll just read it out. Alright, new player here, 10 days in trying to learn games and items, etc. I gave up. I can't equip any gear or cosmetics without jumping through loops just for it to barely work. No proper tutorials in game. Too many things missing to the point where I get more confused just by earning rewards that I once again can't even wear or use. Am I dyslexic? Last but not least, no one is even active or even offering to help new players learn. Everyone stays their circle, own, or just harassed me for being new, death threats and such. I literally got flashbang 5 minutes prior to this comment asking for help just for the avatars to load in. Giant stacked naked women, furry thing mashing emotes to mimic throwing it back on some naked dude sitting in the chair, followed by around 8 other avatars straight up getting freaky. That's right, an in-lovey orgy with multiple people. I was really interested in the game at first, but now nothing is explained, and at this point, the game is barely hanging on and using goon bait to keep players. I mean, literally in the update video, there is a few seconds showing off boobs. Alright, bruh. Oh shit, I really had to read that out loud, bro. Fuck. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Yeah. To focus on his original points, like, I can't really speak on it, but I can see how NGS would be really annoying and confusing for a new player. Like, the tutorials aren't that good, and a lot of the game's design choices are pretty counterintuitive. As for the community, I'll tell you, I've made a lot of bad decisions in my life, but staying away from the New Genesis community was not one of them. Outside of like watching videos about the game and asking people about the game every once in a while when I check back in on it, I am not involved with this community, bro. So you guys will have to let me know what the NGS community is like in the comments down below. And then when it comes to the players in the game being freaky as fuck, that sounds about right, bro. New Genesis is a weird game, bro, and I wouldn't be surprised if half the people that play it only play it because of the fucking jiggle physics. It's a weird game. Like, PSO2 had some, you know, interesting outfits, but there's a whole, like, New Genesis, it's weird. Alright, next comment says, what happened is the game is just boring. The enemy design for one is just beyond tedious. The variety was so much better in base. Felt like I was fighting new enemies in new places instead of, oh, here's Biome 3 version of X enemy. Oh, look, they got a special one in the region that besides the shape looks exactly like the fucking rest. Yeah, I completely agree with this point. That's a fantastic point. This game is just boring, bro. It's not even bad. It's just boring, bro. The enemy design is something I mentioned in my other video, but to reiterate, all the enemies in this game are the same. The ones in the desert are the same as the ones in the forest, and those are the same as the ones in the fucking snow. They're all the exact same except maybe some color changes, if you're lucky. Like, to be honest, bro, shit like that makes it hard to not compare NGS to base PSO2 because base PSO2 enemy designs were just so cool and unique. And like, there were so many different areas and hub worlds and planets and cities and whatever the fuck, but they all had unique enemies. But like, I don't know, this comment is right, bro. I get a bit sad when I get to reminiscing about base PSO2, bro. Alright, this is a short and sweet one. NGS could have been great. Currently, it's a die and build a waifu workshop. He's not wrong. That's not crazy to say. That's not a crazy take at all. That's an understandable thing to say. He's right. Yeah, it could have been good, but I think from the first day it was doomed. When I seen that they were just trying to appeal to fucking anime lovers, like, PSO2 is cool, but like, it wasn't, like, it was definitely like, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if you know what I'm talking about, I don't even need to use words, you get me? Like, PSO2 was there, but it wasn't NGS levels of corniness and fucking titties and furries, and you get me? Those who know, bro. Like, to really, like, not just yap about it, though, the game is dying, and the new scratch edition of waifu outfits every other week is not helping. But once again, I imagine a large portion of the fan base enjoys that shit, and they are paying for it, so Sega isn't gonna stop giving it to them. Okay, another decently long one. I hope when PSO3 happens, they go back to their dungeon crawling formula. This open world they've applied should never have happened for PSO2. It was never made for it. There's literally no engaging point to the open world to the point where that even event rewards gives materials you normally have to farm these mats. Am I autistic? There's literally no I just read the same thing. They've constantly made things obsolete, and it's something Sega is known for. They neglect so much of their own assets. They should take it back to current tech and apply the dungeon crawling formula that made PSOBB and PSO2 so great. Yeah, firstly, I don't know if PSO3 is gonna happen. That might be a video for another day, but if it does happen, then shit, yeah, I agree. The open world in NGS is just so devoid of life, and I feel like they just made PSO2 NGS open world just to do it, bro. Like, I don't know. I think they just thought it would make more players want to play it and bring more players in and make the game more marketable or some shit. But it didn't. It's just ass, and if PSO3 ever does happen, I hope they just make it a hub-based MMO like base PSO2. And we got another short one. I know nothing about Phantasy Star. Oops, spelled fancy wrong. But this is now one of my favorite videos on YouTube. This is so fucking funny. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, shit. Appreciate it, man, bro. Yeah, I can't say I'm not surprised. But, like, shit. Hey, real recognize real. I appreciate that, bro. Anyway, that seems like a perfect comment to end it on. To reiterate, PSO2 NGS is ass, and that's all there really is to it. Like, I'm at the point where, like, I'm tired of saying the game has potential, bro. The game is ass, it's been ass, and it's gonna be ass. Past, present, and future, it's all booty, nigga. Like, I don't have any more to say about this game, bro. I'm not gonna try anything, bro. Like, the game sucks, bro. Let's just leave it in. Let's leave PSO2 NGS in 2024, bro. Let's move on with our lives. Like, play Final Fantasy 14 or something, bro. Anyway, in the meantime, while you're looking for a new game to play, watch my shit, bro. I'm gonna try uploading more, but in the meantime, tap into my streams on Twitch and subscribe to my second channel where I yap about non-gaming stuff or, like, games you wouldn't see on this channel, like fucking Overwatch. I might post some Overwatch shit on there. And, yeah, shit, apart from that, shit, life's been good, bro. First YouTube check came in. So I'm not gonna say the amount. It's definitely not what Ricegum was making in 2017, but money is money, and I'm grateful for y'all. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I won't have to start working at McDonald's again. So shit, game is game. Appreciate that, bro. But yeah, as always, this has been your boy Gigguk, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.